What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Just figured I'd give it another shot. Kind of want to be creative and just use it as an outlet to talk about my training and just kind of make like a weekly summary of training. Share some thoughts about how training has been, some of the decisions behind programming, technique, my build up to Raw Nationals this year, 2019. So it's been a good, productive training cycle. About 3 weeks ago, I just finished a local competition where I squatted 700 in competition for the first time, or 699 point whatever. Took a stab at a 501 bench press and just missed it, and just deadlifted a third attempt. I think it was around 760 or something like that. But I'm feeling really healthy, really excited for a productive training cycle, and ready to spend the rest of summer putting in some work. The 105 kilo class will be pretty darn competitive, and I skipped last year's nationals to recover from an injury. Just a erector strain that wouldn't go away, and the only thing really to do for it was to drop loads and drop frequency and give it the time it needed to heal. So feeling good, feeling ready to go here in sunny Fort Collins, Colorado, as we're getting into the summer months. So stay tuned. Again, I just kind of wanted to make this like a creative thing that I just get to share some training and stuff like that. So I'll let the voiceover take over from here. But thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Okay, so I didn't get to record day 1 this week, so we're starting with day 2. We got a 4-week mesocycle before like a legit prep into Raw Nationals. So the specificity is a little bit lower right now, and I specifically asked my coach, Eric Helms, if we can just push sumo block pulls a little bit, and then for bench press and squats, push something in the 3 to 5 reps, decently heavy, to kind of just build some momentum and just kind of make some progress without needing to do a new 1 rep max. So I think the bar is a little bit more forgiving when we're doing sets of 3 to 5, in that everything doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. The weights aren't quite as heavy. I mean, you still have to execute pretty darn hard, but it's just a little bit easier to approach something like that. So I think we're working up to some triples over the next few weeks, and all of this has felt like just good, solid progress, and it's been really, really nice. So I've got 3 squat days right now. Scratch that. I think it's 2 squat days. I've got a high rep day. Actually, I have 3, and some extra leg work on top of that. A high rep day, a moderate rep day but easier, and then a low rep day but harder. For bench press, I've got roughly the same setup. And for deadlift, I'm doing sumo block pulls once, and I'm doing high rep sumo deadlifts for my other day. Addition to that, I've also got leg pressing once a week, some pitch shark once a week, some machine chest press, some shoulder stuff. There's plenty of hypertrophy right now, and it's been really fun kind of pushing this training program. I've really noticed the better off I'm doing at pushing my machine chest press and my leg press, the better off my squats feel. So just another kind of note to make sure I don't skip my accessory work, and that I'm just kind of pushing pretty hard. Besides that, my body weight has been basically right around the 105 kilo weight class, basically just under, sitting at 104 or something like that. And my big struggle this week was just getting in enough protein. I've been busy with some house projects, and didn't really have protein powder, didn't go to the market until much later than I wanted to. And as a result, I mean, there were some days where I was taking like 100, 150 grams or less, and I really should be at around 210 to 230 grams of protein. So next week I'm definitely going to try to do better on that, and also on sleep. Been staying up late doing projects and really not winding down until later than I wanted to. There's some good that comes with that too. I'm really optimistic and excited about some of the stuff I want to do for TSA, and put out some stuff for you all lovely people. But yeah, really really just want to do better at the non-training variables. The training side of things has been great, and it's just kind of filling in that stuff otherwise. Thankful my body's been kind of keeping up with me and really haven't had to drop any loads or anything like that, but I just I know I can do better on that side of things for sure. So quick note here on these cable flies. I enjoy these a lot better than dumbbell flies, which I had done last week. I just feel more peak contraction here, just an overall better movement than the dumbbell flies. Just kind of feel like I'm fighting the dumbbells the whole way, but this feels just really nice and controlled. Pull-ups have always been a relative weakness of mine. I think at my best I was doing sets of 12 to 15 unsupported. So I'm doing sets of 8 right now, which is an improvement from the last few weeks, which has been nice kind of seeing how that's been going. And then tricep pushdowns have been a great movement for me. Working my way past the stack, and I find that going heavy on these for high repetitions has really helped transfer to stability on my bench press as well. So yeah, I feel healthy, no real aches or pains or anything like that outside of just muscular soreness, which is exactly what I want to be feeling. It's not that I'm expecting to feel perfect every single day, but I just want to feel that I'm working, and I think that's this like really nice sweet spot that I'm in. So speaking of those heavy block pulls, I have 4 sets of 3 today, and these went up to a surprising 800 something pounds, 370 kilos for a triple. And next week I have some doubles, so we'll see what I can do on that. It's been nice kind of seeing Bryce also doing some sumo block pulls, and that's been giving me some motivation. I know that's been giving him some motivation. So I really just, with the fact that the last training cycle was a little bit lower in overall intensity for the deadlift, by design, I wanted to just shift and make this a little bit higher intensity to prepare me for the lead up to Raw Nationals. So mindset has been a lot better. Kind of stepping outside of training a little bit, one of my goals is to change how I interact with social media a little bit and to just have roles, I guess. So to make my athlete channel more of an athlete channel, to make the Strength Athlete Instagram more of an instructional, information sharing kind of platform, and to just kind of separate these things a little bit more, and to have this be a little bit more of some long form content, talking about training a little bit, and just treating these as kind of like a creative outlet too. Leg raises, good basic movement. I really enjoy these, and I don't feel the need to go too heavy on those. So as we round into this last day, which was yesterday, I did some 3 sets of 4 on these squats, which were up to 255 kilos. They were awesome. They moved really well. They felt controlled. It was hot as hell outside, something like 90, 95 degrees. Still able to get through the session just fine. So I'm kind of finding my positioning, and I'm finding low technical thoughts as I'm going through these. Basically, I'm not thinking about the actual doing of the movement. I'm more thinking about effort, which is really where you want to be. You want to get past the stage where you're thinking about how you're lifting and more to the stages of pure effort, with the other stuff kind of fading into the background. Also, here at Elevate Barbell Gym in Fort Collins, Colorado, the energy's been really, really good. My girlfriend Natalie, our training partners there, have all just been really supportive, and it's just been cool seeing what everyone's capable of doing. Some big lifts going around here. So if you're ever in the area, feel free to stop by. So I didn't film the rest of this, but after this I did a little bit of close grip bench, and I had some rows, but I ended up missing out on those just because we hadn't eaten in a long time and just kind of too tired. That'll do it for vlog 1. See you guys in a week. Back for the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Talk to you guys soon.